set for baseball from the Windy City. It'll be the Indians and the White Sox coming your way next. Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and U.S. Cellular Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Into the box now stands the leadoff man, Michael Bourn, and we are ready for baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately, victorious in 7 of their last 9.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, that's an ideal start to the afternoon right here. If nothing else, you want to let this pitcher know that you mean business. And I think this is going to get his attention right away as he kicks things off with 2 bases.
And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's 1 away. Michael Brantley will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And that's in there for strike 1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brandon Moss will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really...
And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. Carlos Santana will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch is a slider, called for a strike.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians lead it 1-0. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
After the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Under it is Bourn to make the play for the first out. Melky Cabrera will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Bourn is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Jose Abreu will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the Indians 1 and the White Sox nothing. David Murphy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Here's another 0-2. At the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, the problem with this lineup is that trouble lurks around every corner. I mean, he was fortunate to get out of that first inning with only 1 run scoring, but now he'll have his work cut out for him again here in the second.
Look at the spin, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Roberto Perez will get his first opportunity now. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Adam LaRoche will stand in, and you see there it's been scorching hot these past few games. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 3-2. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Avisail Garcia will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
He's set, now the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out. Connor Gillespie will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Kipnis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Michael Bourne is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the third. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Michael Brantley will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. Now this ball is also swung on and also hit on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Alexi Ramirez will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And one away now here in the Chicago third. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Tyler Flowers will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman,
Number 7 will stand in here. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. 3 innings complete. It's the Indians 1 and the White Sox nothing. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the issue on this play was. He doesn't have too far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was right in his sights the entire way. But it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
up next for Cleveland,
Jose Ramirez will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. but this will get foul for strike 2. Pause, now the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Opposite field to left. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 1 and the White Sox nothing. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Adam Eaton is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 53,
Melky Cabrera will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. First offering on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. On the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen.
Time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Run shot to straightaway center as the White Sox move ahead 2-1.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Stepping in now, Adam LaRoche. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And LaRoche is going to split the alley, and it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Avisail Garcia will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now for LaRoche, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Line hard. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Roberto Perez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 55.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner, but that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Michael Bourne is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And Bourne will take it again, and it's 2-0 now. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Waiting his turn. Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Jason Kipnis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He's ready, now the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Michael Brantley will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Brandon Moss will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Chopper, foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Swing and a liner. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Has a look, now the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Carlos Santana will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Carlos Santana.
Ball 1. Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. 1-1 on the way. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 3-2.
And leading off for the White Sox.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And this is popped up back behind second. Ramirez retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Tyler Flowers will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Lonnie Chisenhall will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the left.
Oh, and hold that thought as this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Should result in extra bases. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double. David Murphy will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. It's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there.
Look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
And in a tight ball game, you can bet they'd love to get a little breathing room here. They've got a chance to get some now as they get a double and a single here to start the inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Runners lead from 1st and 3rd. Here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate. Roberto Perez will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And he'll make it up to 3rd here thanks to the throwing miscue. And we'll see how they want to score this play. And the runner will score from 2nd. And he will score as well. And they've upped the lead now to 3 here. It's 5-2.
Well, errors are going to happen. They're just part of the game. But this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score. And that's the kind of letdown that'll cost your ball game.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Boy, and he's really having trouble picking up that slider in this at-bat. It's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Indians on top, 5-2. Adam Eaton will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-0. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Jose Abreu will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll think twice about going to first. He'll come home with it instead. And they will get the runner at the plate as he's tagged out. Adam LaRoche will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance, you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The 1-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. They trail 5-2. Michael Brantley will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Zach Duke will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Michael Brantley will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Brandon Moss will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Ramirez has this at short. Over to his left. He's up with it. Crow will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2. Carlos Santana will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here it comes. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And here's the first pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Yeah, and you know, I think a pitcher's first reaction on a comebacker is to duck, get out of the way. And then when you finally figure out you're a major leaguer, your second reaction is to actually field the ball. and sometimes he can get caught between the two. But this is good awareness right here to know where this ball is, not panic, and still get the out.
Now here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 7th inning work. Alexi Ramirez will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the first pitch. Tyler Flowers is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
So 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Bourne is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Number 7 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 men are on with 2 men out. He's ready now. The pitch hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get the match up with the bottom portion of the lineup.
David Murphy will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Jose Ramirez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Eaton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Roberto Perez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pause, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. Right field. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. They're still out in front, 5-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the 1-2. Ball 2. The pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. So now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2. And that last one wasn't even close.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Melky Cabrera will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation. Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 1-0. And a bouncing ball, foul. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now the 1-1. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bourne is right there, one down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Jose Abreu will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. First pitch coming. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Too high. And it's 3-0. 3-0 is on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And that'll float the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
This guy is tough out so far. Follows up that home run from earlier with his third RBI of the ball game.
Adam LaRoche will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Moss will handle this one, and there are 2 away now. Avisail Garcia will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Michael Bourne will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Second baseman number 22.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now a look over to first here by Duke. Runner back standing. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion. You're going to get an out anyway.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound now. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Into the box now, Brandon Moss, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Have some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. Ball 2.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a dive at short, but he won't be near it as this could wind up as extra bases.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Tyler Flowers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Bourne is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, This at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Number 7 is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Emilio Bonifacio will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Michael Bourn. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 5-3. So long from Chicago.
The final line score for this game.